Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn. Have you ever found yourself trying to get that one last thing done? I know I have, for sure. But when it becomes a habit, day after day, night after night, staying until 8 or 9 p.m., trying to get one last thing done in order to feel successful, it becomes unsustainable. In this episode of Coaching Uncut, we are going to unpack what drives that and give you some tools to change this pattern for yourself. I can't wait for you to listen. Let's go.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm here with in the backseat. He's being a little quiet because he's got a lollipop in his mouth right now.
That's so exciting.
Morning lollipop.
What's not to love about that?
I know, right?
Yeah. So how are you and how can I help you?
Let's see. Well, we were talking yesterday about reentry, and I thought I was going to be totally fine, and I made the choice yesterday to work too long.
Okay.
So sometimes I do that. I'll be there until like 9 o'clock at night, which is too long because it's always just like one more thing.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, so that kind of throws me off. I did a pretty good job of like picking and choosing what to do instead of being reactive to email and stuff like that. So that's a plus. But I look at my like yesterday I didn't have a whole lot of structure on my calendar, so I had like our call, and then I think I had like a call with a HTM coach yesterday that actually went for like 2 hours. So that
Oh wow.
chunk of the day. I know, right? And I had one other like structured moment, but the rest of it I was able to do myself. And I feel like the only thing that went wrong is that I just kind of kept doing. I failed to just stop. I just failed to stop. So I like worked myself a little too hard. Now, for today and tomorrow, I see I've got a lot of structure time on my calendar, and it just makes me like a little brittle, if I can say that. Like I look at the calendar, I'm like, oh, I couldn't possibly get what I think I have to do. Look at all the stuff that's blocked off on my calendar now. Like I won't be able to do it. It's too much. I won't be able to find the time. I won't be able to find blocks of time, and just like that's sort of like the dialogue that's going on right now for me. So that's hard.
Okay, so to paraphrase back, you got a ton done yesterday, but you kind of burnt out at the end.
I overdid it, yes.
You overdid it. Okay,
Yeah.
Duly noted. And then today, you're having a reaction to how structured everything is. And, like, I won't be able to get my work done somehow. That isn't, you're not seeing that as work, whatever's on your calendar.
Yes, right. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And have you done the sort of logic assessment on this, or are we just in the sort of emotive, like reactive mode right now?
We're emoting.
Okay, no worries. So the first thing is, like, this is a time to look at the logic side. Okay, like to kind of assess the calendar and go, is everything that's on my calendar right now for today my highest priority, right? Like what I need to be working on today.
Okay.
Now, when I say highest priority, like there's things in your business that you do today that are a priority, that aren't the overall highest priority, but they're a high priority because of, there's some deadline coming up, there's some project that actually needs to move forward, right? Like there's something that's happening that's a requirement. But you want to look and do like a little assessment and go, if I need to do this other work, what would have to be released? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And guess what, Heather? You're going to laugh when I say this. You're an adult, right? You get to decide, right? Not only are you an adult, but you are also a business owner, so that you have more agency there. But that means that you do need to show up as someone with agency. And that can be, now here's more of the sort of metaphysical, larger truth side of things, which is that's not how you were brought up.
Right.
Okay? You were brought up in this push-pull around what other people said was important, right?
Mm-hmm.
So mom said jump through this hoop. You didn't really want to, but you didn't want to lose her love, so you jumped through the hoop anyways, right? And then you get habituated to life being something that happens to you versus something that you create. And you also get habituated to the fighting the man, if you will, like that, like I'll do what she says, but I don't really want to, right? That kind of attitude, that doesn't serve you as a business owner, right? You're then both fighting yourself and yourself, right? Like you're the person who put it on your calendar, right? And if you weren't the person that put it on your calendar, you elected the person to put it on your calendar. Like I have my team put things on my calendar all the time. I didn't actually do it, but I know that they're doing it because it's part of an initiative we have, right?
Yeah, right.
But it's still based on me as the person who's getting to choose.
Yeah, it's so interesting about the sort of the push-pull and the agency thing that's really resonating.
Yeah, so for right now, like just way of framing it for yourself. I was going to say take back your power, but like maybe it's like be an agent, right? Be a okay. Because you do have agency. Everyone has agency. They've just chosen to give it away. Okay.
Yeah, that's so interesting. It's like I can definitely see like you put your finger right on it. It's like the push pull, and then that sort of the trend, like don't listen to the man kind of thing. Like,
right.
Man, when I grow up, I'm not listening to anybody.
Right.
I'm gonna do my own thing, and then.
Wait a second, it is my own thing, right?
Yeah, it is my own thing. Or like you say, somebody else put it on there, but at my, it's something that we set up.
Yeah.
So it's not like, it's not like dropping from the sky. It's, just it's something that we've agreed. Like I have an agreement, I guess, with myself that these things are going to happen. So this phone call is going to happen here because, I'm running a business and I need to have this call. And like everything is on there for a reason. It's not just like random. Like I wake up in the morning and there's the calendar just is what it is because it got downloaded from somebody. It is there. It is there because of the systems are working. Frankly, that's why there's stuff on my calendar is because the systems are working. Yeah. So and they're my systems.
So I think the thing is like you have choice. Okay. You have choice, and you have choice to look at your calendar and say in a very conscious way, not in a reactive, childlike way, but in a very conscious way to say, actually, the best thing that I could do for myself today is to work on this instead and change your calendar. Or, it doesn't appear to me right now that you need time off. But if that were the case, right, if you were feeling the burnout kind of thing, then maybe you need to pull things off your calendar and take a half day or something, right? Like you get to, when you step out of that reactivity place of fighting the man, right? Fighting something outside of you and realize that you have choice, you get to really decide what's the best for you. And sometimes you know what? It's grinding it out and pushing through the stuff that you don't want to do, right? That's hard or challenging. And sometimes it's taking, you know, a couple hours off or a half day or whatever, right? Like you get to decide.
Right. And the other thing that I'm working with or struggling with a little bit is the misconception that I can overlap time. Like, oh, I've got 2 hours. I can get this and this and this and this and this and this and this done. Like, oh no, actually, when you think about it, you can really only get this and this done in that amount of time. So, I have a sort of a time fantasy that I have a whole day and I've got a list of 15 things and here we go. You know,
right?
Like, no, it doesn't quite work that way. So then when I see something on my calendar, it's almost like a threat to that fantasy. If that makes sense.
Right. So, that's really that's insightful. Okay. So then it's around, like, really, this is what time blocking on your calendar is. Like, if you see it on your calendar, and, right, you see you have 2 hours and you have 7 hours worth of stuff to do, you then have to make a conscious choice so that you're not in reactive mode, right? You're not setting yourself up for failure.
The first step for me is realizing that things take time to do. So I think this is part of the assessment. Is that I just have a list, but I haven't actually done the full exercise of saying, okay, of this list, I expect this to take this long, this to take this long, this to take this long, and this to take this long. I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually a full day right there.
Yeah, that's the logic part, and you have to do that.
Yeah,
you do.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying don't react. Like take control. I guess this is what taking control is like. Logically look at it.
It's responding instead of reacting. It's not saying to yourself, oh, I need to be perfect right out of the gate. It's, you know, this is what's happening. This doesn't feel right. What do I do now? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
All right.
I feel better already. Okay, here goes the grind. I'm ready.
Okay. Rock it out. Have a good one.
And I blocked time off on Friday to do outreach calls. So
okay, good. I meant to ask you about that. So good. Excellent. Yep. Okay. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Take care, Amira.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.